pieces fit in the puzzle there, and we'll work together, and then inevitably complement one another and win games for you.
Your team did such a good job to push Bush in the AFC Championship, but there's a lot of debate on the play itself. What do you think about the play itself?
Yeah, listen, I understand how it can go both ways. I think it takes certain players to be able to do that, and that's not an easy thing for the center. I was close to their center, so I know that's not an easy thing to do. And my hat goes off to them for making it as consistent as they are doing it. Now, there are other things you have to look at. You got to look at the injuries that take place, or whatever the other deals are that they evaluate on it. So I don't have all that information, but I mean, it's a heck of a play. I know that. Yeah, no, you are going to keep communication open if comfortable doing that. With Pat, we're able to talk and try to keep him informed on things. He doesn't have to make the decision. That's not. He knows all that. He's not in there feeling like he's got to jump up and hire the president of the organization. We try to keep him. Brett and I try to keep him informed and on changes that take place. Yeah. I would tell you yes. There are a lot more coaches now than when I first started. You didn't have the same number of coaches on a staff. Maybe a little bit like medicine, where you're just specific to this one area, and I think that you're seeing more of that in the coaching world, where it's maybe not tight ends, offensive line. It's not tight ends, and then you have an assistant offensive line coach. Most teams have two of them, and defensive line's kind of the same way. Maybe it's the defensive ends, the defensive tackles, and you split that up. So secondary is the same way. So there's a lot of, and then you have the worker bees in there, the quality control guys, and you can have a number of those guys that are younger guys that are working their way up through, but there are a lot of areas that they can work on, especially the more technologies become available for you. Yeah, I think the game has grown. I had a chance to break down, I believe it was a 1958 game, first televised game with the Giants and whoever, and that was to see how simple the game was at that time. Number of plays, the quarterbacks calling the plays. I mean, we've progressed from there. And like I said, the more technologies become part of it, the less secrets anymore. The more your error margin has got to be tiny. So, and sometimes that's a number of people to do. Make sure you cover all the bases. Yeah.
What is your two
House, that wouldn't make sense, right? Because he had been with us, and we thought he was a great coach when he was with us. So we had an opportunity to bring him back here, and I lost a couple coaches too. So Donald moved on, and hats off to him. He's a great kid, and he's going to be. He's a great coach now, but he's going to be phenomenal as he goes forward. So this gave him a chance to take a step forward. And then Chris worked with us in training camp, and his brother's a defense coordinator for the Ravens, so he jumps in, and we felt great about him when he was with us this summer, and we were able to bring him back here, and now he's a young guy that's going to be in a quality.
The Kansas City Chiefs is still not entirely sure whether Travis Kelce will be available for the 2025 NFL season, but they could already have a player who would make a departure easier. there are strong suggestions that Kelce could retire from the sport following the Super Bowl defeat against the Philadelphia Eagles in New Orleans. The tight end is taking some time away to reflect on the decision whilst spending time with his partner, Taylor Swift. The 35-year-old has been given until March 14 to decide, and the fact that it is taking so long to decide shows that retirement is a genuine possibility for Kelce. He has not excelled over the past year in the way that he has in the past. Totaling 823 yards and 3 touchdowns from 97 receptions. The numbers are still good, but he has produced better in the past. The Chiefs have to start planning for the eventuality that Kelce is not at Andy Reid's disposal, and ESPN's Mima Kimes thinks that there is already a player on the Chiefs roster who could soften the blow of Kelce retiring. I think it's a big loss. I also think, though, getting Rashee Rice, depending on his health, might compensate for that in some ways, Kimes said on the Mina Kimes show. I think the loss of Rashee Rice was kind of slept on, according to a fellow producer on the 35-year-old's latest project My Dead Friend Zoe, the first feature film on which Kelce serves as an executive producer. The NFL star 100% has a future in Hollywood. Even just seeing what a difference it's made having him involved in our project, I would say yeah. Producer Paul Scanlon exclusively tells People at the film's Los Angeles premiere on Monday, February 24, he's such a likable guy and he's a good actor. I mean, he's proven that he's been in some good material. And he's a good producer, he's made a difference in our project, Scanlon, who is the co-founder of Legion M, continues. He's really good at generating attention and getting attention on a worthy project. He's a giving person, he's very Midwestern that way. I feel like he wants to do purposeful projects. And having him involved has helped us achieve our mission, getting this film out to more people where it can really make a difference. Scanlon adds that those working on the film were so grateful to have Kelce be a part of the project, as having him involved has helped the film gain the level of attention that it deserves. It's an independent film. Having Travis involved has made a really huge difference in allowing the film to kind of bat above its average weight, he explains. The film's premiere comes fresh off of a disappointing loss for Kelce and the Chiefs in the 2025 Super Bowl. In a statement shared with We last week, Kelce called being part of My Dead Friend Zoe as an executive producer an incredible experience. The film tells a compelling story and shines a light on the challenges our veterans face. The athlete continued, adding, "My hope is to continue working on meaningful projects like this, stories that entertain, inspire, and make a real impact." Kelce went on to share that he's proud to be a part of the film, which is about an Army vet, Sonequa Martin Green, dealing with PTSD after her friend and fellow soldier, Natalie Morales, dies, and tells a powerful story and puts two strong female characters at the forefront. Sonequa and Natalie bring depth and authenticity to their performances, highlighting the strength, resilience, and leadership of women in the military, he added in the statement. The tight end making his debut as a film producer comes after he made his scripted TV debut in Ryan Murphy's Grotesquerie and hosted Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity? In October 2024. Kelce is also producing an upcoming documentary about artist Jean-Michel Basquiat. We confirmed in March 2024. Many of Kelce's Grotesquerie co-stars were full of praise for his performance, including Niecy Nash-Betts, who told We Kelce was very professional and always came prepared to work. Travis was very open. He was very open on if there was a note given or a suggestion given. So amenable. Tell me what I don't know. Tell me what your thought is on this, she said in September 2024. I love that he didn't come in trying to act like, I know everything and I know it all. I just think that fans are going to find him very charming in this role, she added at the time.